So one question that get asked more than any other question, Remy, is that how did we meet? Let me see how good you are. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. I came here and we were filming a scene for Love and Hip Hop. And I was trying to film and I kept looking around. I could not focus because there's just so much stuff going on. And I remember I left that day.
And you were so serious, by the way. I remember that.
Oh no, it was because I feel like with a lot of celebrities, they all think everything's just supposed to be free, supposed to be given to them, and I wanted him to know, like, yo, not only do I appreciate your business, like I want to support your business, and I left with a coat for me.
You bought the coat.
Which is this is my first coat.
This is the first coat that she got from me, and she has such a good eye. This coat was hidden somewhere, and you were going through this, and then you pulled this one out.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite coat. I wear it with my shoes. I wear it with my Timbs. I wear it with my ones. I bought this coat. I bought that orange and black coat for Pap.
Yeah, after that, the list goes.
After that, I started like, so I have this idea. Once I say I have this idea, he knows.
So a lot of courses that you see, actually her brain is behind it. I've been telling her she should have her own line. I hope that one day she gets it.
Hold on. Let's go back. A lot of the coats that y'all see these celebrities in, who helped make the design? Who?
You're starting trouble now.
Baby Mother's Day 2026 was supposed to be simple, a concert, a family celebration, a sweet post. But the internet does not do simple. Within hours, people were asking why Claressa Shields was tagged first in a family post that wasn't hers, why her own mother got zero mention, and why Papoos's mother, a woman who's been in this family for over a decade, still hasn't said one public word. Baby, that is not a quiet Sunday. That is a story writing itself. The cup is full. Let's spill it. Welcome back to the channel where we don't make the claims. We just read the room. Everything in this video is internet reaction, speculation, and public commentary. None of it confirmed, none of it official. Now, baby, let's get into it. Claressa Shields and Papoose have been one of the most talked about pairings in hip hop and sports since late 2024, when Remy Ma's public statements first put their connection in the headlines. Since then, Claressa's been visible at his side events, appearances, public affection. But on Mother's Day 2026, something shifted online. And once the internet starts asking questions, baby, it doesn't stop. So here's what happened, and here's what people are saying about it. Papoose reportedly took Claressa to a Stephanie Mills concert to celebrate his mother VIP suite, the whole setup. On its face, sweet, but commenters online were quick to point out that suite was originally family space. His mother, his sisters, women who've known him for years. Claressa, who's reportedly been in the picture under 2 years, stepped into that frame, and people noticed, some pointed out she also had boxing commitments that same weekend, sponsor meetings, fight promotion, and chose the concert instead. Is that dedication to a relationship or something else? Baby, that's the debate raging in the comments right now. And honestly, I don't think there's one clean answer. People are reading Papoos's body language in those photos as stiff. It's rehearsed, but body language readings from photos are basically internet folklore at this point. Take that one with a grain of salt. Now let's talk about the tag, baby, because this is what really set things off. In family posts, tradition says you tag mother first, sisters second. So when Claressa allegedly appeared ahead of Papoos's actual sisters in a family post, the comments exploded. Why is she first? That's not even her family. People ran with it. But here's the question worth actually asking. Did Papoose tag her that way? Or did the post just get interpreted that way by outside viewers? We don't actually know who controlled that caption. Claressa reportedly referred to them as mother and sisters in her own post. And the internet ran with the assumption that meant his mother, his sisters, not her own. That's an interpretation. It's not a confirmed claim. People online are calling the whole thing a coordinated rollout, matching outfits, timed appearances, but coordination could just as easily mean they planned a nice day, not a PR campaign. I'll let you decide which one feels more likely to you.
I'm going to delete this live, but I will not be letting people say and spread false things about me any longer. Shalita, you is not no damn surrogate mother for me, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop. I can get pregnant. I can have my own kids. I never need you to be no surrogate. The day before I signed my deal, Brianna makes a GoFundMe. And guess who's the organizer on the GoFundMe? Shalita. All right. That's what I'm saying. It's just the embarrassment, bro. It's just the embarrassment. Like, my sister got a 4-bedroom house down here. All her kids are good. They got clothes, they got shoes, they got refrigerator, they got stove, they got washer and dryer, they got all this. And now you got trying to get my sister to make a GoFundMe to make it look like I moved her to Atlanta and just abandoned her when that never happened. See what I'm saying? So family will do the worst. Family will.
This is the part that stopped a lot of people cold, baby. The moment Claressa posted about celebrating Papooses' mother, social media instantly went into detective mode. People noticed the appreciation she showed his family, but almost immediately, another question started circulating. Why wasn't there a similar post about her own mother? That single detail sparked countless conversations across comment sections, reaction channels, and fan pages. Many people connected that silence to Claressa's upbringing in Flint, Michigan, where public accounts describe a childhood filled with challenges. Because of that history, some viewers began creating their own theories, suggesting the missing Mother's Day post reflected a deeper family situation. Others believed it hinted at unresolved issues from her past. Before long, speculation was spreading much faster than facts. Now, I want to be fair here because this is where it's important to separate online assumptions from reality. The truth is, none of us knows what Claressa's relationship with her mother looks like today, unless she's chosen to share it publicly. Families are complicated, and social media rarely tells the full story. Many people don't post about parents for reasons that have nothing to do with love or loyalty. Some value privacy, while others simply prefer to keep family matters offline. The internet believes the missing post must mean something. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Right now, nobody outside Claressa and her family can honestly say for sure. Sometimes silence has meaning, and sometimes it's simply a private choice. That's why it's better to acknowledge the uncertainty than assume the worst based on what wasn't posted.
Poppy, come on. They both pretty good.
Yeah, these both pretty good.
Bam. Write a song about you. This one was write a rap.
Okay. Here's what people keep circling back to. Papooses' mother hasn't publicly acknowledged Claressa. No repost, no comment, no visible cosign, at least not that's been found publicly. Baby, silence gets read 100 different ways online. Some are calling it disapproval. Others say maybe she just doesn't post much, period, or keeps family opinions private on purpose. So we genuinely don't know which it is, and anyone telling you definitively is guessing. What people keep bringing up for contrast is Remy Ma, married to Papoose for years, is known for the loyalty she showed during his incarceration. The comparison is inevitable online, fair or not. Remy didn't post anything dramatic for Mother's Day either. No coordinated caption, nothing. Some call that quiet confidence. Others say she just wasn't part of the day. Both readings are floating around, and I don't think we can settle which one's accurate from the outside. Zooming out, baby, this Mother's Day moment isn't happening in a vacuum. It's landing on top of nearly 18 months of nonstop public scrutiny surrounding Claressa Shields and her relationship with Papoose. Every post, every caption, every appearance, and even the smallest social media interaction has been picked apart by fans looking for clues. Because of everything that's happened over the past year and a half, people aren't viewing this Mother's Day post as an isolated moment. Instead, they're connecting it to a much larger story that's been unfolding in real time. What's especially interesting is how dramatically the public conversation has shifted. Claressa Shields is a two-time Olympic gold medalist, a multiple division world champion, and one of the most accomplished fighters the sport has ever seen. Her undefeated professional record and historic achievements should naturally be dominating the headlines. Instead, a surprising amount of attention has centered on relationship drama, Instagram captions, Mother's Day posts, tag order, and who she's publicly acknowledging. Whether that's fair or unfair is open to debate, but it's undeniable that the focus has moved well beyond boxing. That shift says just as much about today's social media culture as it does about the people involved. Online audiences often become more invested in personal lives than professional accomplishments, especially when relationships become public. Once that happens, even routine posts can turn into headline material, with every detail being analyzed for hidden meaning. Some people online are calling this a pattern. They point to previous comments from people who claim to know Claressa, reports of past family tensions, old social media exchanges, and earlier moments that sparked public discussion. In their view, these aren't random incidents. They're pieces of a larger puzzle. Others, however, argue that connecting unrelated